The easiest part about motherhood for me is also the most painful, and I don't feel like I see a lot of people talking about this. I did an Instagram Q&A and someone asked what is a part of motherhood that I love that no one talks about, and my answer genuinely surprised me and I can't get it off my mind. I responded and I said it's how effortless it feels to show up for my kids. It is confusingly simple. Of course I'm gonna go to the ends of the earth for them. Of course I would take a million bullets for them. Of course I'm gonna push myself out of my comfort zone consistently to give them a better and better and better and better life. Of course I'm tired. I described it as the best and easiest decision I've ever made, and I think that holds so much truth. But the other part of the truth is it comes with this really strange push and pull. I don't know if I can get through this without crying. I come from a broken home, and I can't always say it was the same for me growing up, right? I can't say that I was shown up for in the times I needed it the most. I can't say that I was safe to be myself and to express myself. And before my husband, I actually don't know that I knew what unconditional love was. Everything leading up to that felt conditional. And now here I am, an adult that feels so called to break that cycle. It's this crazy bittersweet complex, right? It's so beautiful that I have the clarity to be able to change, right? To be able to show up in a way that I never saw. But at the same time, it creates so much confusion and heartbreak and grief and madness. I guess the hard part is not being able to fathom the concept. I love my kids so naturally. It just comes to me. They are the most beautiful things in the world. And it's the realization that this kind of love comes so natural to me that makes parts of my past so much harder to understand. Some days I feel so strong and grounded as a mom. I feel so I'm on the path. I know what I'm doing. And then it gets a little quiet and I see little Sabrina that just needed someone to show up for her. She's stomping her feet and she's make it make sense. It's not a jealous feeling. I'm not jealous of my kids by any means. It's not being able to make sense of why it didn't come naturally from my parents. Does that make sense? And then there's me, adult me now, that's showing up even when I'm tired, even when everything else is working against me. Of course I'm showing up. Of course there's no other option than to show up and give it my all. And I wasn't set up perfectly for this, right? I just don't feel like the odds were stacked in my favor to be this conscious mother who tries my best to give my kids everything that they need in every aspect. Obviously, I'm still healing. I'm in therapy, and I think that healing is a lifelong journey. And even then, showing up feels easy. And that's it. That's the part of motherhood that isn't talked about enough. It's the part that weighs the heaviest on the easiest days. Again, loving them is so effortless, but little Sabrina is still broken, and breaking cycles isn't easy.